The slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. It actually comes from our point-slope form. So the point-slope form, y equals mx minus x1 plus y1. If we were to take off of the graph a y-intercept, and the y-intercept occurs, any point on this line would be 0 with different x values. So this would be 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. If I don't know what number it is, I'm just going to call it b. It's just a value, another variable for y, but we know we don't want to call it y1 anymore because we know that the x1 value is 0. So if I were to take this and plug it into my formula, x minus 0 plus b, x minus 0 is just x, and I'm left with this formula y equals mx plus b. So whenever I'm looking at the formula y equals mx plus b, I know that m is my slope, or my rate of change, constant rate of change, and b is a point on my graph, 0, comma b. It's known as my vertical or my y-intercept. Those two phrases can be used interchangeably. So a little bit about how to use them. For the point-slope form, remember I needed the slope and one point on the line. In order to use the slope-intercept form, I need the slope and the y-intercept. So if you were given 2 points, 0, 4, and 2, 6, well, you have 2 points. One of them is the y-intercept. I know because the 0 is in the x value, so this is my b. So I'm good to go there, but I still need to calculate the slope. So in our example number 1 here, all you're going to do is remember the slope is the change in y over the change in x. That's going to be 6 minus 4 over 2 minus 0, which in the end reduces to 1. Now I have my slope, I have my b. All I'm going to do is fill in this formula, y equals mx plus b. Instead of m, I'm going to put 1. Instead of b, I'm going to put this positive 4. So final answer there, y equals 1x plus 4. There are going to be other times when, even though I can calculate the slope, I'm not given the b value. It doesn't mean that you can't get to the slope-intercept form. It just means first you're going to have to start with the point-slope form and then convert to the slope-intercept form. So example number 2 is going to walk us through something like that. Let's go for the points here. Let's say we had 2, 6. Seems to be my favorite numbers today. And let's do the point 1, 4. Okay, so what I need to do here is calculate my slope, which can be found by finding the change in y over the change in x. This would be 4 minus 6 over 1 minus 2. Negative 2 over negative 1. This is a slope of positive 2. So since I don't know my y-intercept, let's go ahead and write the point-slope formula. I've got y equals 2. X minus x1, so x minus, doesn't matter which point you choose, I'm going to do this one for 1 plus y1 is 4. So you can see that I followed that formula right there. Now at this point you can go ahead and distribute your 2. What we're going to do is simplify this, and you're going to see that you'll end up in the slope-intercept form. Combine your like terms. Notice this is my y equals mx plus b. My slope right here is 2. The b is also 2. So I know the point 0, 2 is on this graph.